What up, though, y'all? This is TJ from the Boxing Syndicate, and welcome to another episode of Syndicate Talk. You already know it's fight night for Gervonta Davis and Hector Garcia. The card is on fire. We got Ennis, Rashidi Ellis, Demetrius Andre, Brandon Lee, Vito Milnicki. I think Trevon Marshall's on the card. I think Jaleel Hackett's on the card. So the undercard is fire. So it's definitely going to be a great fight night. Definitely, this is a prediction episode, but I'm sure everybody's picking the A side to win. I'm definitely going with the whole A side. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's definitely going to be a quick episode. Fuck it. I'm picking the whole A side to win. I don't see any of these guys being as just, it's just they're just not as talented as the A side. It just is what it is. But I do think it's some good fights though that people can't sleep on. Obviously, I'll get to Garcia in a minute, but I do think Demetrius Andre has a tough task with Nicholson. He's 26-4, 24 knockouts. I think he is going to be a challenger, a nice challenge for Demetrius Andre. He just seemed ready. He just seemed focused in the press conferences and everything. He's not a bad fighter, obviously. But I'm definitely interested to see that fight. I think that's going to be a nice fight for Boo Boo to see, where he's at. He's been out of the ring for a little minute, so I think this is going to be a good challenge for him. I do see Boo Boo getting the win, but we'll see if he can stop him, though, because like I said, I think Damon is ready. He seems really focused, in shape, and just ready to go. So I'm definitely interested in seeing that one. I also the Rashidi Ellis fight. He has Roman Villa. It's 25-1, 24 knockouts. I think he's on like a 6 or 7 fight streak, win streak. So I think that's gonna be a challenge. Definitely Rashidi whoops him, but I think he's gonna challenge him early. Is what I'm saying. Rashidi's definitely whooping him. Villa just the resume, the talent he's fought is nowhere near Rashidi Ellis. Rashidi is he's one of those guys that's just different as well. A great, well, not even a prospect. I was gonna say a great prospect, but a great fighter at 147. So this is gonna be a great fight. I'm interested in seeing him back in the ring as well. Obviously coming over to PBC, leaving Golden Boy, they kind of had him shelved over there. So I'm interested to see, how he's doing on this side of the promotional things and the business side with PBC and Showtime. So we'll see how he can come out there. He's 24-0, 15 KO. So, he goes to work. I see him doing the same thing tonight, probably putting a nice little whooping on Villa. But like I said, I think Villa's going to challenge him early. Like I said, these guys seem ready and confident. They know these fighters are the real deal, and they know if they get a win, they change their life. You feel me? So I'm definitely interested in seeing that one as well. Ennis is on the card tonight. Y'all know he's one of my favorite fighters in the world right now. He has Karen C. Don't know how to pronounce the name. But he's 21-1, 11 knockouts, definitely highly ranked in the sanctioning bodies. If y'all watched my last episode, kind of talked about him a little bit. But definitely, I think Boots is going to go out there and put him out. I just don't see him being able to withstand the talent that Boots has. I could be biased. Like I said, he's one of my favorite fighters in the world right now. But I just think, like I said, he's just a generational talent. I think he's about to go out there and just put a whooping on Karan C, Karan, whatever his name is. But definitely not taking anything away from Karan. He's definitely has a winning record. He trains with Better Beef, I think. So he has some good training. So we'll see if he can challenge Boots. You never know. Maybe he catches Boots with some wild shots early, be like, oh shit, hold on now. So you just never know. I'm definitely interested to seeing him fight. He, like I said, he's highly ranked in these sanctioning bodies to get, a good fight. So he deserves the challenge. He deserves the fight. Like I said, he's 21-1. He deserves the fight, a big name. But this might not have been the big name he wanted. But we're just going to see. I'm going Boots with KO on this one. I don't think it's going to be a challenge for Boots until he fights those names like Virgil Ortiz. Obviously, we got Spence Crawford, whatever they're going to do. But Virgil Ortiz, Keith Thurman, Stanionis, those guys who are really the real deal at 147. I don't think Boots going to see a challenge until he goes against those guys. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited for that one, too. And we got Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is one of my favorite guys at 140. That's gonna be dope as hell. I see him whooping Patrick O'Connor, but Patrick O'Connor is 20-4, 17 KOs. He looks like a big dude too, like he's really in shape, dude, for 140 pounds. So we'll see how he comes out against Brandon Lee. But Brandon Lee is one of those great fighters too at 140, 26-0, 22 KOs. But Brandon Lee has been challenged in the past. I think he has been knocked down in a fight before, but he's got back up, obviously won, still undefeated. So I'm definitely interested in seeing that fight as well, just to see Brandon Lee back in the ring. Always exciting, always putting guys out. So I'm going Brandon Lee for the KO on that one. Vito Milnicki's back in the ring. Great prospect. I guess you could call him a prospect still, 13-1. I think he's won his last few fights, but he has lost obviously before his his little streak here. And I think he was a prospect that they were thinking was going to go undefeated for a long time too. So I'm interested to see how he's going to continue to bounce back from that loss. Obviously he's on a win streak right now, like a 3-fight win streak. So he's coming along with it, but they're putting him up against some tune-ups. This guy's 9-1-1. 5 knockouts, winning record, but I just, talent-wise, I don't think he's going to be able to hang in there with Vito. Vito was just an amateur monster. I think he has the skill and the talent to be a great pro, and I think they're going to move him like that for the next couple of fights just to get his record back where they want it, and then probably throw him in there with somebody, maybe a former title challenger or something like that to see how he can hang. But I'm interested in seeing him back in the ring, though. Definitely a big fan of Vito. But then, like, on the undercard, we got Trevon Marshall on the undercard as well. The sniper, he a dog. I don't know who he's fighting, but it's probably somebody he can whoop. Jaleel Hackett, I think, is on the card. Same with him. These guys are prospects. Not even 7 or 8 fights in, so you know how the game is. They're gonna give him somebody that can whoop real quick, or it might be somebody that can challenge him a little bit. A nice veteran with a winning record who can challenge him, get him some rounds, but they're expected to get the win, is what I'm saying. So I'm definitely interested in seeing those guys on YouTube at 6:30, I think it is. So before the main card started at 9 and pay-per-view. So I'm definitely interested in seeing that. And then we got the main thing, man, Tank and Hector Garcia. I think Hector going to bring it, though, man. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight for Tank. I do think Tank's going to get a stoppage, as always, but I think it's coming later rounds, like a 9-10-11. I think Hector's a great talent, dog. He's an Olympian. Just beat Chris Colbert, arguably the upset of the year. 16-0, 10 knockouts, so he putting guys out, too, so he got some power. He's a little taller than Tank, got the reach advantage, so we'll see how it goes. I think he's going to challenge him, though. I don't think this is a tune-up, per se, for Tank before his Ryan Garcia fight, but it's a great fight to keep him active. I did see his interview with Brian Custer, and he just saying he just want to stay active. So it's definitely a great fight to stay active and stay on point, because Hector Garcia going to apply the pressure and push the envelope a little bit. So I'm definitely interested in seeing the fight. But that's really all I had, man. I know we expecting the whole A side to win. I am too. But other than that, man, it's a great fight card just with some great talent on it. You know what I mean? It's going to be fun to watch these guys go to work. And like I said, I'm interested in seeing if anybody on the B side can challenge these guys. All these guys on the A side are, the guys who are supposed to be winning. So I'm interested in seeing if these guys on the B side can really challenge these guys and give them a great fight, because everybody's putting them off right now. So we'll see. Like I said, I got Damon Nicholson and Demetrius Andre being a good one. Rashidi Ellis and Ramon Villa being a good one, and Tank and Hector Garcia, obviously, I think it's going to be a great fight. So we'll see how these go, if some fights are ended quickly, or if somebody can maybe take somebody to the decision and get a split or something. We'll see. So we'll see, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at The Boxing Syndicate. But thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.